This is the Honda Moto Compacto, the amazing electric tool-around vehicle. And I made a kind of a Moto Compacto for Dummies video because putting it together is probably easy for most people. On the other hand, most people don't have a 2-year-old that can assemble it for them. Ha ha. So this is after I've rode it, drove it for a while, put it back inside itself, and now want to take another trip. Some of the steps just to help remind one of what to do and what the little tricks are as follows. Here you see it sitting here after I've taken it out of my vehicle and my Honda CRV and just put it next to the picnic table, and a better look of the handle on the top just to give you an idea of how easy it is to carry. And this view shows you what that looks like inside of the vehicle. Once you tilt the steering wheel, I keep calling it steering wheel, the handlebars up, you have to make sure that you can lock them in place. The seat, you've got to kind of mess around with that lever at the bottom and get it fully extended, but that is not too difficult. You see, when you finish, you press down where my thumb is. The seat simply goes in the square receiver, and of course the wide section goes to the back of the vehicle. And it's always good to take the kickstand out. And the key for the steering mechanism is that you have to pull it far enough so that it locks in place. Once you do that, you can push this lever down, and then the clasp has to be tightened. Once you're done, it'll look like that. And you'll notice the red portion, that's where you release that to get the steering wheel to the handlebars to be where they need to be. Pull that lever inside there. The wheel release is the most difficult if you ask me. That's just because my brain thinks in kind of square, maybe 2 dimensions, and you got to really think outside that box. You see where it says lock and unlock? Well, you have to pull it and then kind of come out. There's probably a more intelligent way to say it, but you don't just pull it and move it up. It won't go. So you've got to kind of leave that flat plane, and I can't really describe it, but that'll probably be the part that takes you the longest, took me the longest. And once it's where it needs to be, then you can simply pull the rear wheel out. Of course, you got to put your foot pegs out, and you see the wheel before it was extended and what it looks like once it's extended out. And just a quick tip, some people online didn't think the wheel went out far enough. You notice that portion where you can see the black spot above the white part of the wheel. You got to be able to see that. If you don't pull it out far enough, all you'll see is white. So that's a quick little tip. And then, of course, put that mechanism back in place, which is easier said than done. Next, we power it on, and it'll count up, and you'll be able to tell the bars, get 5 bars when it's fully charged. And that little mechanism is the accelerator, which is funny to me because it doesn't look like it's really connected to anything. It's some kind of intelligent thing, but it's that's where you push down. And when you take off, you've got to sit on the seat and push yourself, push your legs to kind of go, and then push the accelerator. If you do that wrong, you don't stand up on the seat or stand away, or the vehicle will kind of take off on you. It's pretty easy. You'll get the knack of it.